What's up YouTube, this is Square2448 with a Farming Simulator 2015 mowing episode, and today is an amazing day. As you guys can see in front of me, we have a garage now for the mowing equipment, so it's really cool. It's a 4-bay garage. It's 4 different rigs. They're the same rigs, and I'll just take you through a tour, and this is a new map, so there's a lot more houses for us to mow. So I hope you guys enjoy, and there's one big surprise. We'll walk in the shop backwards. So we're walking back. Guess what it is? It's the dump truck rack body. And this dump truck we'll be using, it's just out of service until I'm getting a couple of things fixed on it, but this is the dump truck. Looks really cool. We'll have a big grass pile in the back, and just have to get the paint changed and get the hitch fully set up. But this is what the dump truck will be. It does have working mirrors, but they don't work in this map, so that's really cool. And we just have this one here. But this is the shop. It's a really nice shop. A couple friends and me chose the color for the doors, and we felt that that matched. And the only problem is, like, a little bit of the rail glitches through, but that's fine with me. So we'll be using the King Ranches for a couple more days here in this mowing series, and then we'll switch all over to the dump truck, and then we'll have that F350 long bed for the weed eaters. So this shop's pretty cool for us, and it's gonna bring even that more realistic, instead of just parking it outside, we have a 4-bay garage to park these amazing equipment in. So without further ado, we'll open the door here, and we'll shut this one. In this one, the door opens just over 90 degrees, so it glitches through the building, but oh well. So hope you guys do enjoy this. This truck does have collisions, so you'll be seeing this in my new series. I almost just said the name, but you'll be seeing this in the series. Should already be out before this is out, so that's gonna be good. And I'm sorry that you guys saw it in there before this, but yes, we'll be trying to change the color to that red way down there, and if we can, that would be cool. And I might make it so the whole grill and everything's red if I can't fully change it. But it's a really nice truck. But we'll start up the King Ranch, and we'll pull the truck out, shut the door, and we'll go do a new lawn today. So yes, new lawns. And I think it's going to be this series is going to be pretty cool now. I got some realistic houses in here and everything, so it's really exciting to me that we got all this done. And you'll also be seeing this map in my new series also. But you guys can probably tell that there's a lot of houses over here, and that's pretty cool. And we still have the town, but I want to do the houses over here first. There's a couple of really cool houses that I want to start off with, so everything's going well, and hopefully and what I also decided was we aren't gonna mulch or collect every single yard. I want to make a variety, that way we do different things. So for the first couple, I want to just mulch. So we do have the walker rig out. We'll use the walker on, I would say, that house. So we'll get this off the trailer, and we'll get the X mark. Actually, no. We'll just use the walker today. So we'll be collecting it, and then it depends on everything, but there's some places that doesn't have grass spots, but every house can't be 100% perfect. But I did put a lot of time into this. This map probably took me a couple weeks to do, and that's with not like every day working on it. That was like a couple days a week doing it, adding as much houses as I can, and turning fields into a whole neighborhood was actually pretty cool, and it's amazing to do. So we're already starting to mow nice straight lines again, but yeah, everything will be exciting from here on out. You should be seeing the thumbnail change. I got requests to change it, and I feel like we should update it to the new mowers instead of those Provi hoppers, which I don't even have those in my game anymore. That just tells you guys that I don't like those anymore. So no, they just got outdated and I don't want to use them. So we won't. We got the whole fun of this house mode, and that's pretty good to do in this time period. But a lot of these houses I put a lot of detail in. I didn't just plop them in. I added like sandboxes and some really cool features to every house, like wood piles and everything, just to make it above and beyond what I would like it to be. That way it's not just a house with grass, it has driveways, it has everything. But over here it looks like the shade's just not helping that grass grow, since this is all a new development, if you want to call it, and everything like that. But we'll get this done, and you guys can probably see a lot of these houses do have fences and a lot don't, so I made a variety of them. But I feel like this will change the series for the good. This will make us do more lawns and different lawns and just make it exciting, and that's my goal. I want this series to be as exciting and make it so that you guys enjoy it. And I feel like by adding all these new changes, and within minutes of releasing the last video about talking about the dump truck, I got a lot of requests saying dump truck, and I replied to them all with like, yeah, it's coming up. And some of you guys are probably like, what is a rack body? A rack body, it's like a 4-foot tall, solid sides instead of like the 2-foot that you see on most landscaping dump trucks. So you're able to hold more, but I am willing to create the other type also. So maybe I'll do that. That's actually a pretty cool idea that I just thought of. So I actually might create that. That might be pretty cool to do. I don't know. But maybe that will be for the other series. Ooh. I don't know. I'll have to see if it would look good like that. But until that time, we'll be on this. Actually, this series is staying. I wanted to state that this series is staying and it's not going away, because I feel like a lot of you would be pretty upset if I were to just get rid of this series. So we'll be keeping it here, and we're almost already done with the first property. The second property, it's pretty big, but I think we are capable of mowing it. So yeah, I'm just excited about showing you guys that dump truck, which I did show you, and just everything's amazing that we have everything going this good. We got everything set up well, and I'm just excited. And we're done with property number 1 now, so we do have 5 minutes to do this other property. This property doesn't have too much obstacles, but I think we could get it done just over 5 minutes, I would almost say. But one of the biggest things that I wanted to do was to make these houses unique. what I mean is make them different size lawns, not straight fences, just different. And that's what I've done. So some houses you can use the 72-inch, which I wanted to use more, so, and I want to use the 42-inch, so I made some houses with not much grass, and we'll use that. So all these houses have a variety of differences, and they aren't just all the same size, and the two across the street are pretty small properties, and I want to just try to make it as realistic and use as much mowers as we can, since we have a big list of mowers that we can use. So yeah, we'll just go up and down here, and fall's already here, and I mean, everything's just good. The leaves are falling, and yeah, so I wanted to touch base on that building. That building that I'm using, it's off American Eagles. You have to do it through Giants Editor, so you do have to know how to use that. And those doors, I took off another building and changed the color of the garage doors to match that building. That's what I've done to make it look really nice for all you guys who like everything to be perfect. And everything looks good though. It took me a couple hours just to get that building to the right size. And about that like mower on the side, I mean, we'll be using that sometimes here and there, so I decided just to add it since that's actually not on one of the mowing rigs. And it would make the shop not look empty, so I'm like, yeah, that would be pretty good. I'm working on getting the dump truck trailer fixed. The attacher joint, I moved it, but it's really hard to move that, because every time you move your camera view, like, it changes the location and stuff. So I've just had a little bit of trouble with that. Other than that, the truck's ready to go, and I'm gonna try to change the paint job one last time and just try to make all the trucks the same color, except that F350 long bed will be green. I don't know how to change that, and somebody told me you have to change it in Giants Editor. Well, if you know how, send me a message and say that you'll help me, because any help's wanted, and I feel that it would be pretty cool. But one of the things I was thinking about was trying to do a couple of these live instead of making them pre-recorded. I will do them live right off YouTube, so I might do that. That might be pretty cool to do. But actually, I think that we might get these properties done in time, and we'll be able to head back to the shop also. There's a couple of shortcuts to that shop. Instead of parking it at like where you buy the stuff, which that's where we've had it ever since we've started this series. And what I just wanted to say is, when you guys request something, it takes some time, but you guys should always know that I would fulfill that in any way. Like I did here, where you guys have asked for a shop to put all the mowers in. Now look, you have an amazing shop, and everything's just amazing now. I mean, ever since we got these new mowers instead of the profit hoppers, it's changed the mood of the series in a better way, since that's what we have been looking for a while. But everything's going good. We just finished this, so we'll head back to the shop. We'll back the rig in, and we'll be it. So we'll just drive this on straight. Turn the nice truck on, and we'll back it on up. we're gonna take a shortcut here, and kinda like how we do have this shortcut. We got walkers bouncing around there, but it won't affect us. So we're backing on in, and we'll call it a day. So we're backing on in, and that's gonna be it. So I thank you for watching, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe.